sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tennessee Titans and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Tennessee sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His team coming into play at 1-3 in the early going. On the other side, you've got the Cowboys head coach. This guy's come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself. Their rookie quarterback.
Okay, ready? They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Second and inches at the Titans 5-yard line.
They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys will race out to a quick 7-0 edge.
Amy Fairbairn set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He fields it at the 8. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Slot man in motion right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Kamari and Lassiter there on the stop. It is 3rd and long. Here's Ward. Now a screen. Here's Pollard. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. The Cowboys offense ready now for their second drive. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very pass-heavy league. And then now defenses had to answer. The days of the big defensive tackles, the 260-pound Mike linebackers, everyone now on the field had to be able to defend space and defend the pass. And there was a lot more air on the field created by the defenses. So now, as a result, the offenses are saying, okay, we're throwing into all these bad looks, all these teams playing dime, multiple defensive backs. We're now going to take advantage of smaller bodies on the field, and we're going to run the ball at you. So the way I like to classify it is, Mike, offenses aren't running the ball more because they want to. Offenses are running the ball more because defenses are encouraging them to do that and saying, I dare you to run the ball 40 times this game and generate enough big plays to score enough points to beat you.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
At the 15-yard line.
Handoff. Here comes Hall. He's going to get this down to the 10-yard line. Big play coming up. Third and goal.
5 yards brings up third.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pockets. That'll be intercepted. Into space. He's inside the 30. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal. From the gun, here's Ward. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. The Marmion Overshow in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7. Come back at the 13-yard line. It is second and goal.
Come on. Hey.
Out of the gun, Ward. That is caught left side by Helm. That's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes third and goal. Shotgun snap for Ward. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. He took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
A 23-yard attempt.
Hayes' kick is good. And the Titans are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
35-yard line.
Ready.
The drive begins with a run. It's Hall. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Back to throw. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the run, here's Hall. He'll push forward for about a yard. Kevin Winston is there on the tackle. From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8. They'll set up the screen to Hall. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ready,
They'll look to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
ready,
Back to the air one more time. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Let's go.
And 10 yards to go.
Cougar 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready,
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. The first-round pick looking right at home in this offense. It's a 1st down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
ready.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw to the left side in the hands of Watson. To the pylon. He's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Cowboys extend their advantage to 14-3. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So after 14-3 is the score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. Titans football here to start quarter number 2 as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. He'll manage only a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tack. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
70 Timberwolves.
Throwing is Ward. He's got a man here. That's Eligayo Manor. Who's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Now it's Ward. And that is incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that'll set up 4th down. Here's Jake Bailey now. He'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
Ready,
32-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 35, here's 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Hall. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. 3rd and 9. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. A gain there of 14 yards.
And the Cowboys.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. A run here with Paul. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. From the 48-yard line. Here's second and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. It's third and 4.
Brings up third down and 4.
Here's Hall. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Formation for the Cowboys.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. And the rush gets, he'll go down. They got him.
And Ward's a loss of 6 yards.
Let's go now.
It's second down.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Titans first down.
Let's go.
A 28-yard gain.
On first down, Ward. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Come on.
To throw is Ward. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. The big fella, Quentin Williams, forcing his way in for the sack. Third and long.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw is Ward. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. Here's their punter now, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. That has play good for 22. That's good for a Dallas first down.
At the 35-yard line.
They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now second and 6.
Tag.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
6 yards to go.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he'll He'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A give. Here's Hall. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down, they need 7.
Brings up second and 7.
They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On first down, it's Ward, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Here's Ward. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And third down coming up. From the gun, here's Ward. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Here's the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Check the Eagle.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on Tyler Guyton, the tackle.
19. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play. Back to throw. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he will score. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. That is first touchdown this year.
This is a great example here, Mike, of an offense and a quarterback that is just in complete control and rhythm. Not only is he able to deliver this ball on target downfield, but the accuracy is what allows his receiver to stay on his feet, pick up the remaining yards after the catch, and walks it in for a touchdown.
Fairbairn, good on the point after. Cowboys extend to a 24-3 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Ready? 70,
on 1st and 10. Ward. Just a short one taken in by Helm. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. They'll be their second as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Out of the gun, Ward. High-headed defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wolves. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
70 Lions. Ready, go.
40 yards.
Again, it's Ward. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. Matt Gay on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Titans are able to edge a bit closer. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Now, 1st down throw for Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Hey,
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun, they give it to Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Let's go. Let's go, lady.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Ready?
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Ward. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He does it, and now 3rd down comes up. Now it's Ward. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Titans are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 45-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Cora. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line. Third down, they need 5.
Back at the 41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he will go all the way. James Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Jimmy DK now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Yeah, ready?
Throwing is Ward. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Hook it like this.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Titans punting unit comes out to the field. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. To return, it is Turpin. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Xavier Woods there on the stop. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second and 8. He'll look to throw. Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Hill look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down. And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And they are not able to add on to their big lead.
Here we go, here we go.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 2. To throw is Ward. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Deron Black.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
We'll mark him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly a first down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Break.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 29-yard line.
This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. Well, they'll get some of the sack yards back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Get it. Trap 50. Trap.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's good.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game. No,
trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Ward. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. 3rd, they need 8.
Come on.
Back to throw is Ward. He's got his tight end. That's Helms. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
Ward to throw again. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown Titans. Now Gay for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Titans are able to cut into the deficit.
Titans 20.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Corum. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Now a screen set up for Blue. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. He's got his man. It's Pickens. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time. Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. This a must-stop for this defense. Facing third and long. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
It's the gain of 16 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
Let's go now.
First
Go.
and 10 at the 28.
On 1st and 10, it's Cora. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Brought down back at
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving left. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. Shotgun snap. And a give to Hall. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down. Timmy Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Cowboys add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Titans offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Ward. That's complete to DK. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Titans.
Bateman is the motion man.
A gain of 13 yards.
1st and 10, and they give it to Powell. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Ward.
37-yard play.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. Still going. And he will score. Game on. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
His kick is good.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Back to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Fairbairn able to add the extra point. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Titans offense ready to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. of the gun, Ward. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
15 yards on the play. And the Titans, first down.
Ready.
A gain of 13 yards.
On first down,
Ward.
Ward. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Yards. That's another Titans first down.
Now, first down throw for Ward. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. It's second and 10.
He was defended by
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
Again, it's Ward. He'll find his receiver. That's DK. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on third down. They'll try to sneak it here, and he will have a Titans first down. Able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on third and a yard.
Roll. Let's go now.
They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Bateman. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the Cowboys.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Cowboys are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
Intercepted. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Another run here with Hall. The Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock.
Second and 7.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Come on. 60 Maverick. 60. Gotta be line. Panther 11.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
Second and 11.
Alert!
So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will.